What's up, folks? These iPhones are different, but they're the same. So I have an experience with buying an iPhone. So you guys know that I pay full cost for iPhones. And to my surprise, because I don't know everything, there's different models of iPhones. So as you can see there's two iPhone 8 Pluses. So you guys probably said a while back, okay, Jay bought his unlocked iPhone. Yes, he pays full cost for everything. It's unfortunate that he does that, but he does. He spends a lot of money. I should be saving that money. But bought another iPhone 8 Plus last night for the wifey, right? So here's what I learned. So I didn't want to go to the Apple store because you've heard me say before, I'm a huge Best Buy fan. So therefore, when I shop at Best Buy, I make $5 for every $250 that I have spent. So I decided, okay, let's just walk into a Best Buy. I've done this before with the Pixel XL 2. I wanted another one, so I walked in and bought one. It's unlocked. There's different kinds of iPhones. One is called SIM-free and the other one is called Universal. So Best Buy sells universal iPhones. I haven't purchased an iPhone from a Best Buy. I've always gotten them from either Apple or a carrier. So this is an unlocked iPhone and this is a universal iPhone. Let me break it down. And there's an easy fix for it. So here's what happened initially. I have multiple carriers, so I didn't know I had a universal iPhone because Best Buy told me they were unlocked. Which Best Buy, shout out to Best Buy, I'm not going to trash you. However, they sell only universal iPhones, which means their iPhones work with every carrier. The problem with that is, the guy told me, oh yeah, it's good to go, it'll work with all the carriers. I said, okay, great. But a universal iPhone is an iPhone that locks to carriers. So which means the first carrier that I put my first carrier SIM card I put in there, that is where that phone is going to lock to. And it doesn't unlock. You have to go get it unlocked. You have to try to do it through the carrier, or you have to take it to Apple. And then Apple was nice enough to say, yeah, bring it to us, we'll unlock it. That is the difference. But the crazy part is, when I didn't know this information, I called the Apple store, and the guy was like, we only sell universal iPhones. There are no SIM-free iPhones anymore, I guess, as of the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus. I was like, can't be possible because your website clearly says that you have SIM-free iPhones. Plus, I can walk into an Apple store and buy a SIM-free iPhone. So the universal iPhone, when you put a SIM card in there, it's going to lock to that carrier. And if you try to switch it, it's going to tell you SIM card's not ready or waiting for activation. It goes back to the activation screen, even though your iPhone's set up. That's kind of crazy. Why they sell universal iPhones, I understand that when you're in Best Buy, you have to activate the service with the phone. That's what you have to do. But my problem was that from the beginning, I would have never done what I've done, which is put a Cricket SIM card in my iPhone 8 Plus, not knowing that it was going to lock to Cricket. Ultimately, the problem's resolved. But here's how you solve that. So if you want to walk into a Best Buy and pay full cost for an iPhone, lots of pluses, ching, 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 they will match Apple's price. So if the phone costs $799 a piece, you're going to pay $799 for each one of these. For me, it was $865 out the door, plus $865 and like 62 cents. I don't know. Full cost. Right? So, before you put any SIM card in there, if you want to walk into a Best Buy and just say, I want a iPhone 8, you don't have to even tell them a carrier. You can just say, give me an iPhone 7 Plus or give me an iPhone 8 Plus, like my man Jay will, pop the collar, get the silver again. So, you can walk in and say, give me this, and I know you match Apple's website. They're going to say, sure. I'm going to ring it out, and I'm going to give it to you. If you never ask, is this universal or SIM-free? They're probably not going to tell you. But to solve for that, you technically do have an unlocked iPhone. What you need to do is just grab a Verizon SIM card. Pop this. It doesn't have to be active. Pop a regular iPhone, Verizon SIM card in there. Go through your process and your setup. It's going to register on the Verizon network. Doesn't need service. Doesn't have to be an active SIM. And this will work with any of the iPhones that are selling at Best Buy. Pop a Verizon SIM card in there. Go through your setup. Do a restore, whatever you want to do. Your phone is now unlocked. Reason being is because the server on Apple will tell the phone, oh, okay, this is a Verizon phone, and we don't lock their phones. Verizon doesn't lock their smartphones. So, pretty neat little trick. But if you're a regular person walking in and saying, I want to buy an iPhone, blah, 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 and I'm paying full costs, can you match Apple? They're going to say yes, they're going to sell it to you, you're going to walk out. You're probably not going to know because most of the employees of Best Buy, they don't know. That is how that works. So if you do buy an iPhone if you don't want to go to the Apple store, Best Buy technically sells unlocked iPhones, but they're called universal iPhones to start. All you need is a Verizon Nano SIM. Go through your setup. Boom, the phone is magically unlocked on its own. Take that SIM card out, put in whatever SIM card you want, and then you can also rotate between all the service providers that take a SIM card like that. So, lesson learned, do not do that again. No, continue to buy things from Best Buy because they match a lot of people. So if you don't want to go to the Apple store and stand in line, and this is for people who are buying the phone full cost. If you don't want to go in line through your carrier, or you don't want to go to the Apple store, go to Best Buy, buy the phone, just keep an old Nano SIM from Verizon laying around, or you can just hit a little store and buy one for $1 or whatever, wherever they sell them for. Pop it in there to go through your setup. It is officially unlocked. And that's it. So it's your man Jay Will. What an experience I had with this universal and this unlocked. It's the same, right? That was crazy, man, because Apple said, oh, we don't sell SIM-free phones anymore. I was like, what? Of course you do. You can't not sell SIM-free phones. It's on your website, and you can just walk into Apple store. I don't understand that. Nonetheless, pop your collar for the new iPhone 8 Plus because it's good. I got more footage coming on it. Take care. It's your man, Jay Will.